Well, here we are in Christianity, with its nearly 40,000 sects. A guy who I've spoken to in the past has examined Mormons, JWs, Muslims, has gone from believing in the Messiah to becoming a Muslim. Sad. It's not surprising, because he's seen the hypocrisy in religion. There are only 40,000 sects of Christendom proclaim truth. The Apostle Paul in Galatians 5 said one of the works of the flesh is what? Sects, divisions. There's a clue for you. Paul said in Corinthians, well, you say you belong to Apollos, you belong to Cephas. He said, what are you talking about? You get people like I'm a Baptist, I'm a Presbyterian, yeah, Pentecostal, etc., etc. I'm a Calvinist. What's this about? A guy came to Messiah and said, Lord, are those being saved few? Good question. Messiah replied, agonize yourself to get in through the narrow door, because many, I tell you, will seek to get in but won't. In Matthew 7, many will say to the Messiah on his return, and these are so-called Christians, Lord, Lord, didn't we do this in your name and do that? His reply, never knew you. Get away from me, you workers of lawlessness, iniquity, sin. There's a warning for us, isn't there? A great warning. How many people do you know in your life that really echo the lifestyle of the Messiah? How many people do you know? Too many people are contented in the confinement of going to a religious building, hearing this book preached by a so-called teacher, sing a few happy songs, and then get on with their ordinary life. Do you think the Father is contained in man-made organizations or buildings? The Apostle Paul said, the Father, who is beyond our comprehension, does not dwell in man-made buildings built of human hands. As Jethro Tull sang, great song. Yeah. He's not the kind of God you wind up on Sundays. People have made the God of the universe in their image. Man made God in man's image. The Father does not deal in collectives. He's always dealt within individuals, prophets of old and the Messiah paramount, who stood against so-called orthodox containment of religion. He wants to connect with you and me through Messiah, through the Spirit, individually. Why do you think Messiah said, when you pray, don't be like the hypocrites who make long prayers in public. Go into your bedroom, shut the door, pray in secret, and your Father who looks on in secret will hear you. There's a clue. Isaiah says, enter into your interior rooms. We need to get a personal relationship with the Father. See, too many people, I'm probably guilty of that sometimes as well, when they wake up in the morning, they go on the internet, Facebook, they miss this one important thing: praying to the Father first. We rely too much on human input. Messiah spent hours, sometimes all night long, in prayer. Agreed? Is prayer a casual thing to us? Is reading the Word a casual thing to us? Or does it consume us? Are we looking at political information on Facebook, etc.? Time is limited. The day will come we may regret wasted time because we didn't make that personal dedication. We've got 24 hours a day. How many hours or minutes a day do you and I spend in prayer, talking to the Father, and in looking deeply into this book, which is not a book, it's pure spirit. It's a record of men and women who walked by Holy Spirit, and also those who did not. Don't be one of those who will regret wasted time. The Father is looking in for those who want to worship Him in two things: in spirit and in truth. John 4:24 onwards records this. The Father yearns to connect with those who are sincere for truth, not happy going to a little building once a week, listening to pieces of flesh spew out verses from the Bible. It's a beautiful gift and privilege to be able to connect with the Creator of the universe. Don't throw it away and be confined because of men's spewings, because they won't save you. Psalm 146 verse 3 says, don't put your trust in earthling man, even if they're princes or nobles, because to them no salvation belongs. Come to me, Messiah said, Mashiach, come to me. Come to me. There's a clue. Be blessed.